When we talk about growing a startup, the conversation often drifts toward tactics, marketing campaigns, fundraising strategies, product roadmaps. But underneath all of that lies a deeper question. How do you know if you're actually making progress? Growth is messy, unpredictable, and often deceptive. Without the right metrics, you can fool yourself into believing you're succeeding when you're really just spinning your wheels. Growth metrics and North Star metrics provide the compass that keeps you pointed in the right direction. They allow founders, teams, and investors to cut through noise and vanity, focusing instead on the numbers that truly matter. These frameworks are not just about measurement, they're about discipline, clarity, and alignment. They give you the power to guide decisions, rally your team, and prove traction in ways that inspire confidence and attract investment. There are four main reasons why growth metrics are so important. The first is strategic focus. Metrics provide a decision making framework. They reveal where you should invest time, money, and resources. Without them, you end up chasing intuition, gut feelings, or the latest trend. With them, you have a data driven compass. The second is avoiding vanity traps. It's all too easy to celebrate metrics that look impressive but don't correlate with real business success. Page views, social media likes, app downloads, these numbers feel good in the moment, but they don't prove value creation. Real growth metrics force you to focus on what matters: customer value and sustainable traction. The third is investor clarity. When you're raising money, investors want more than stories and passion. They want numbers that demonstrate repeatable, scalable progress. Metrics like retention, lifetime value, and churn give them the confidence that your growth isn't temporary hype, but long term potential. The fourth is value driven growth. At its core, real growth isn't about spikes in revenue or users. It's about consistently delivering value to customers in ways that create durable businesses. Metrics help you measure that value delivery and adjust when it's lacking. The message here is simple. Metrics aren't about dashboards or spreadsheets. They're about discipline. They keep you honest, focused, and aligned with the reality of the market. There are four fundamental growth metrics that every founder should understand deeply. The first is CAC, customer acquisition cost. This is the total cost of acquiring one user, including marketing spend, sales efforts, and operational overhead. If your CAC is higher than your revenue per customer, your business model isn't sustainable. Managing CAC is about efficiency, experimentation, and constantly finding lower cost, higher quality channels. The second is LTV, lifetime value. This is the expected revenue generated from a customer throughout their entire relationship with your product. High LTV means customers stay longer, pay more, or engage more deeply. LTV should always outpace CAC by at least 3 to 1. That ratio is the foundation of sustainable growth. The third is churn rate. This is the percentage of customers who stop using your product over a defined period. High churn is the silent killer of startups. It doesn't matter how many new users you acquire if you're losing them faster than you replace them. Strong retention is the clearest indicator of product market fit. The fourth is activation rate. This measures the percentage of new users who reach their first aha moment, the point where they experience the product's core value. Dropbox users uploading their first file, Slack users sending their first message, Airbnb users booking their first stay. These moments are where engagement begins. Together, these four metrics form the backbone of growth analysis. They reveal whether you're acquiring users efficiently, keeping them engaged, and turning them into long-term sources of value. Beyond tactical metrics, every company needs a single guiding measure of success, a North Star metric. A North Star metric captures the core value, delivered to users while also reflecting business health. It's not about vanity, it's about alignment between user success and company growth. The first benefit of an NSM is team alignment. With one unifying metric, every department, product, marketing, sales, engineering, knows what success looks like. It eliminates conflicting priorities. The second is long term focus. An NSM should reflect sustainable growth patterns, not short term spikes. Revenue from a one time campaign might look good, but if it doesn't align with your NSM, it's not sustainable. The third is clarity of measurement. When chosen correctly, an NSM is simple, intuitive, and measurable. It ties directly to customer value and makes progress clear to everyone in the organization. Proven examples include Airbnb, which tracks nights booked. This metric reflects both customer value, a successful stay, and company value, revenue from bookings. Spotify uses time spent listening, directly tying user enjoyment to business success. Both show how the NSM crystallizes the essence of the business into one clear metric. An NSM isn't about dashboards, it's about guiding the entire company toward what truly matters. Choosing a North Star metric is one of the most important strategic decisions you'll make. The first rule is customer value first. Your NSM must tie directly to value delivered for customers. Vanity metrics like page views or downloads don't count. They measure interest, not impact. The second rule is actionable and measurable. A good NSM comes from clear, reliable data sources. It should be something you can track consistently and improve systematically. If you can't measure it accurately, it's not a good North Star. The third rule is singular focus. You can have many supporting metrics, but only one North Star. Having multiple North Stars defeats the purpose. The power comes from singular clarity that aligns every team member. The fourth rule is keep it simple. If your NSM requires a 10-minute explanation, it's too complex. The best metrics are easy to understand and communicate, even to someone outside your company. The key here is to resist overthinking. The best NSM is often hiding in plain sight, the core action that makes your product valuable and drives your business model. The power of a North Star metric becomes clear when we look at real-world success stories. Facebook adopted daily active users, DAU, as its North Star. This was brilliant because engagement directly drove advertising revenue and long-term platform health. More daily users meant more time spent on the platform, more data, and more ad impressions, all of which reinforced Facebook's growth engine. Slack chose messages sent as its NSM. This is a perfect signal of team collaboration and sticky usage. It wasn't about downloads or signups, it was about actual engagement. The more messages sent, the more embedded Slack became in daily workflows. Uber selected completed rides. This aligned user value, getting from point A to point B, with company value, earning revenue from each ride. It reflected both usage and health of the marketplace, making it the perfect guiding metric. The key lesson here is universal. The best North Star metrics align user value with business value. They capture the essence of your product's purpose and turn it into a measurable signal of sustainable growth. When you choose wisely, your NSM becomes more than a metric. It becomes your company's story. Growth metrics and North Star metrics are not just tools for tracking progress. They are the foundation of strategic clarity. Growth metrics like CAC, LTV, churn, and activation reveal whether your growth engine is healthy, efficient, and sustainable. North Star metrics provide the unifying compass that aligns your entire team, keeping everyone focused on delivering value that matters. The stories of Facebook, Slack, Uber, Airbnb, and Spotify remind us that success is not about chasing every number. It's about focusing relentlessly on the ones that matter. Growth metrics keep you disciplined. North Star metrics keep you aligned. Together, they create a system where progress is not only measured, but achieved. The ultimate takeaway is this: don't drown in data. Choose the right metrics, track them with discipline, and let them guide your decisions. In a world of noise, metrics are your clarity, and clarity is what builds enduring companies.